Hello, readers. Yesterday we were working on character thoughts, feelings, and actions, and being able to use those to make inferences about them. We learned how to find evidence to support our answers as well. We are going to continue to think about those things about the characters, but now we're going to kind of think about what are their obstacles and what are their motivations. Let's think about what those words mean first before we dive in. If I think about an obstacle or motivation, so if I think about a motivation here, a motivation is what drives someone to act in a particular way. Can you think of something that motivates you? Something that you're working towards? Okay. I also want you to think of obstacles. What does that mean? Those are something that blocks or gets in the way of progress. What are obstacles that are getting away of something that might be motivating you? We're going to think about these obstacles and motivations with our two characters, Joe and Ravi, in our story, Save Me a Seat. So what I did, I provided with you an example. If I'm thinking about the characters and some of the pages we've read so far, and I'm thinking about Ravi, I've decided here I could choose a motivation or obstacle for my character. And I thought about for Ravi, I thought of a motivation. I feel like I'm seeing a pattern. I'm seeing that a motivation for Ravi is to be friends with Dylan Samreen. He really, really wants that. And you know what I did to support my thought there? I went back in the book, and I actually went back to page 21, and I actually found a direct quote and I typed it in. So my evidence for him that he is motivated to be friends with Dylan is it says, "Tomorrow I will not be eating my lunch alone. I will be sitting at the table in the corner by the window right next to Dylan Samreen." That quote definitely supports my statement here for his motivation. Now, when I think about Joe, I think more of obstacles came to mind for me. I'm seeing that there's a lot of things getting in Joe's way from being successful. And one of these things, I said an obstacle for Joe is Dylan Samreen. Joe is always worried about when Dylan's next attack will be. And so a quote I use to support that is, "Maybe Dylan Samreen will decide to pick on this new kid with a weird name and the funny accent instead of me." So that's page 15. You can see from that quote that Joe is getting a little tired of this Dylan Samreen treating him the way he's been treating him. So that would be a good obstacle. What I'd like you to do today is after you're reading chapters 9 and 10, I would like you to complete this organizer, and you're going to try. You're going to think of a motivation or obstacle for Ravi and for Joe. Maybe you discover something in these next two chapters. Maybe you are finding different motivations or obstacles that have happened already in the book, so you can feel free to go on to previous chapters. I want you to make sure that you actually go back in your book and directly quote your piece of evidence. And make sure you use my example to help you punctuate it and see what it would look like. And don't forget to mark the page number. This is a really, really good strategy to help us support our thinking and dive deeper in understanding our characters. All right, readers, off you go.